Annual event at Macomb had a slightly different look this year. Hands Around the Courthouse was moved to Chandler Park to raise awareness for child abuse. Organizers say a child abuse case is reported every 10 seconds, and more than 90% of sexual abuse survivors know their abuser at the time of the abuse. They say many children are ignored when trying to report a case, so believing them is step number one.
When a child does say that something has happened to them, take it seriously. On average, children will report some type of abuse happening to them about 7 times before they're believed by an adult.
She says agencies around Illinois, including Western Illinois Regional Council in Macomb, have a waiting list for counseling services because of case numbers being so high. Well,